So I'm here with Clemson safety for a pre-draft interview, Ray Franklin. Man, let's just get started with this one. Definitely a special interview. Today is draft day, and I just want to ask you, how are you feeling?
So I'm feeling really, really good about the draft. I'm hearing good things. I played well throughout my college career, and I feel like that resume speaks for itself. I performed well at the combine, and I showed all the execs, the scouts, and coaches what it is that I can do out there on the field. So I just got to let go and let God, and hopefully I let my play speak for itself loud enough.
Well, one thing I know scouts definitely loved about you is just your confidence and play on the field. Speaking of that, can you let people know a little bit more about you? How can you describe to us your personality and play on the field?
So my play on the field and my personality, I'm charismatic. I'm hard-nosed. I like to get up in the box with the linebackers. I like to get in the backfield. I like to make plays, but don't sleep. We all know I'm one of the best coverage safeties. Matter of fact, I'm one of the best coverage DBs in the entire draft. Possibly even the NFL. And I know I haven't played a game yet, but you know what I'm saying? Like I said, my play speaks for itself, and I feel like I'm one of the best DBs in the world. But at the end of the day, I'm just a leader. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to get my guys riled up. I'm going to get everybody in the zone, and I'm going to go out there and play with a high intensity, and that way all my teammates are going to want to match what me as a leader is doing out there on the field.
Well, I definitely love the confident answer right there and the confidence in yourself. Like you said, your play on the field speaks for itself on just what type of leader you are. And speaking of leaders, we look at great safeties in the RFL, and guys are comparing you to Garrison, one of the hardest hitting safeties in the league. He forced a record 18 fumbles in one season this past season. How do you feel with having such a great comparison to the league's best safety already coming out of the draft?
Garrison Nash, he's a great player, real good player. I'll be lying if I say I didn't model some of my game after him. When we're in the film room and, when I'm doing my workouts, getting ready for the draft, that's a guy that we looked at very, very closely, in film sessions, because I feel like in order for me to be successful here at the next level, that, I'm going to have to take some things from the best players, in the NFL, some of the best guys around college football, and even some of the best guys from the past. So, I got to pick and choose little things from each and every player out there, to become my best self, to become, the best Ray Franklin.
Yeah, definitely got to look at those guys for inspiration. Garrison Nash, definitely a great role model. But it is believed that powerhouse teams are very interested and have moved up possibly to obtain you, like the 15-1 Thunderbirds or the 12-4 AFC runner-up Chicago Cougars. And it seems like one of those guys may be the ones who were going to pull the trigger on drafting you this year early. How do you feel about potentially playing for a great defensive team at the start of your career? And is there any particular team that you would like to play for?
Great defensive teams need great defensive players. I know if I do go to one of those powerhouse teams and, I eventually end up playing for a championship team, there's always going to be people that want to throw salt on my name and throw an asterisk next to my stats and say, he's a system player. Look who he got drafted to. He never had to struggle throughout his career. He already played for a winner from the beginning. And, as far as that, I can't worry myself over what they say. I want to play for the best team as possible. The main reason why we play this game, one, because we love what we do out here on the field. But two, it's to win, baby. The name of the game is to win championships. And at the end of the day, if you don't win, you'll just be another good player who never got it done. And as far as who I want to play for, the 15-1 Thunderbirds, they're a powerhouse. They're a perennial playoff team every single season. They're always going to compete for a title. And I feel like I'm just another piece of the puzzle to help bring a trophy to that organization.
Yeah, it's just even crazy thinking about it. The Toronto Thunderbirds right now, has like arguably the best defense right now in the league. You can, of course, throw the Red Dragons up in there as well. They played great, and they've always had a historic great defense. But adding you to the mix, who knows? I really feel like, if that happens, Thunderbirds' defense is going to elevate to that next level. They seem to have a little bit of trouble there at that safety spot. With you as an addition, I really feel like they can thrive there even better. Could even top that Season 2 Red Dragons defense when they won the championship. But for my final question here, it's a simple question. Just want to ask you, what goals do you plan to accomplish in your rookie season?
My goals for my rookie season, come out there, be myself, play within my skill set. Play within myself, play within the system. Don't try to be too much. Don't try to do too much. I never try to get too high or too low. I try to stay even keeled, and I just worry about the things that I can control out there. So, if it's man on man coverage, I just worry about me locking up my man. If it's getting up in the box and stopping a run, I make sure I just get in there and fill my gaps, and hopefully we can get a tackle in the backfield. And if it's me playing the zone, we all know I've been known to be a little risky throughout my college career, and I might stray away from my zone a little bit, looking to make the big play. But that's just my play style, and I feel like if I can just get to my spots and force turnovers the way I have done pretty much my whole entire life, I'll have a successful season. But at the end of the day, the main thing I want to do is stay healthy, because the best ability is availability. And if I'm not out there on the field, then I can be as good as they say, but it won't ever show out there on the field.
Well, that's going to do it here for Ray Franklin in this pre-draft interview. Hope you guys enjoyed, and good luck in the draft, Ray, and we'll see you guys later on tonight.